哇哦，哇哦，做咩啊？記得咗 delete 翻啲嘢啊 ，delete 翻先。哎呀，可以留咗喺度先嘅。然後順便做宣傳，嗱做咩啊？大家，係啊，哇好驚，哇係啊，我唔知我自己原來仲擺住呢個周邊圖喺度。做咩啊？先望，做咩明峰，做咩路基啊，做咩 Tesla， 做咩 TWP， 哇！哇嚇親我，點解咁大張圖喺度？我唔係中間啊！我頭先諗緊，點解我唔係第一中間嘅？我第一下諗嘅係，你點解有張圖喺度嘅？我上次收咗圖唔記得收翻啦。咁咧，諗起我將阿媽呢張溫泉嘅圖咧，就放咗 ED 嘅，咁陣間最後睇到最後嘅大家就可以睇到嗰張圖咯。好香。講咩？咁咧，今日咧係純粹上嚟輕鬆玩下小遊戲、小品遊戲。其實我都唔知佢屬唔屬於小品遊戲。我開咗隻 game 之後，我發現咧佢可以用呢個眼部追蹤，但係我想講，我開咗個屏，我眼部唔到追蹤喎。咁所以我就咁點算好咧？之後就索性唔開眼部追蹤啦。咁咩？我今日要玩嗰隻 game 咧，就叫做 Before Your Eyes。中文好似叫做歷歷在目啊！做咩話先？做咩？喵！隻貓新嘅貓係咁叫嘅原來，喵！係嘛？咁咧，轉翻到隻 game 度先。吓，係咁嘅隻 game。開埋個音樂，哇！個音樂咁大聲咁樣好似。音樂會唔會大聲得滯？佢去到同我差唔多咁大聲，我見到。如果會嘅話，我細聲翻啲啲啲啲啲啲 ，a little bit， 需唔需要啊？定係點啊？你哋話我知啦，唔緊要啦，陣間先再刪細聲啲都得嘅。因為聲呢啲我聽唔到㗎，我唔知道大細聲差幾遠㗎。啲啲。要細翻啲啲，做咩啊？等一陣啊！哦，好暈啊！呢個係一個眨眼遊戲嚇，咁我眨唔到眼喎，咁點算好啊？喐咗未啊？都好大聲嘅喎，點解？喂！一係16，一係14嘅，點解唔係15嘅？我得啦，做咩啊 KC？呢個係一隻眨眼遊戲，每次你一眨眼，遊戲就會注意到，知道點運作未？但我冇開喎。我可以撳掣咯，定係你哋想我開啊？我開我會唔會開唔到皮？我唔明。你哋等一陣，我熄咗隻 game 先，好危險，我覺得。唔俾你哋睇先，我覺得有啲危險。滑動期間按下左鍵就可以模擬眨眼。佢咩啊？使你的頭部定位，讓方框保持綠色。哇！我冇得喐噶喎，你可唔可以擺高啲啊？呢個已經係我個頭啦，我覺得佢唔計呢個係我個頭，好啦，佢唔計呢個係我個頭，佢唔計呢個係我個頭啊！得啦，咁我開翻隻 game 俾你睇啦。冇咁危險啦，而家係啦，咁咧就繼續啦，用眨眼啦，用某時眨眼啦，我哋。當你見到拍子機時眨眼，就會向前快轉。點樣嚟嘅？ 會唔會仲係好大聲啊？哇！咩嚟㗎？恐怖 game 嚟。哦，我沉咗落水。會唔會都係好大聲？好似有啲大。我較細聲少少先。OK。哇！
You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you? I ask you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with or
而家咁樣好啲啦嘛？
hands to
佢而家
shake
得返
with,
10咋。
nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying,
琴日係咪食生日飯好飽？即係前日有食生日飯好飽。
You're a blinking genius.
因為我食咗2個蛋糕好飽，其實唔係2個咯，3個咯次。初3嗰次又有嗰個姨姨買咗個蛋糕嚟，又係俾我食生日飯，即係又係好飽。好多隻雞，咩嚟㗎嗰啲？哇！佢個樣扁嘅。
Premonition.
佢扁嘅。我食咗3個蛋糕，好飽。
Now you see that tower out there? Big scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life from proud to start. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin.
啊，唔係，即係除咗眨眼就冇嘢可以做，然之後我一隻手就得啦。今日好啫，雞，1隻雞、2隻雞、3隻雞、4隻雞、5隻、6隻、7隻、8隻、9隻、10隻，有10隻雞啊呢度。
We don't have to worry about that because I am the best orator.
死啦！我冇睇過佢講咩先。
Class A storyteller, believe you me.
OK， 你知唔知我講緊邊啲？OK， 我咁黑嘅突然間，哇！有星星啊，好大粒星星啊！做乜嘢？做乜鬼啊？黐線嘅佢又係。乜鬼嘢 game？ 其實我都唔知呢隻咩 game 嚟。做咩啊 TL？ 人生唔精彩就會變成嗰啲雞仔。No， 真㗎？你睇過啦呢隻 game？ 我冇睇過嘛呢隻 game， 我唔知啊。Oh no！ 然後想講諗咩？啱啱喺開台之前。收到人送咗隻 game 俾我，嗰隻 game 叫做咕咕 pizza。然後我完全好唔知發生咩事咁，好啦，我收咗啦。然後當我發佈咗俾大家聽，我收到隻 game 之後，有人就同我哋死緊。然後我即刻上網睇下發生咩事，呢隻咩 game 嚟？係同 Jump King 冇乜分別，之後仲要掃 pizza。唉，佢腳震啦。佢啱啱淨係講故事，講話故事講得好會有錢，然後隔離啲雞就話佢冇錯。然後鬧隔離啲雞仔話佢冇錯。哦，人哋針傾呢個針雞，我唔想針雞，針咕咕雞，咕咕雞，咕咕雞。點樣啊？會唔會暈嘅？我玩呢隻 game 其實佢咁樣。Wow！Beautiful day.
Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it.
哦，我 skip 咗，sorry，我咪應該等佢講完嘢先，我唔應該 skip。點樣？佢係我哋嘅邊位？
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say?
咩？呢個係我哋女朋友嘛？做咩喎，小明
？That's called an agave.
6節啊！
11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree, covered in flowers.
俾佢慢慢講下嘢。 哦，係咪講完啦？哇，好暈啊！
Oh well.
我冇諗過隻 game 會咁嘅。
Where's the first page of my piece?
唔係吹走咗咩？
Can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
我喺隻，哇！佢咁樣飛，佢走咗啊！佢我唔講，即係我講唔到嘢嘅。OK。
Okay. Go ahead.
頂唔頂得順？暫時還可以。你死住！我唔揈咁快，我減慢啲先。係咯，減慢啲個 mouse 先得咯。
That's a great idea. It'll really be something.
做咩？呢個係我老豆嘛
Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
咁我另外嗰個咧冇㗎啦。
It's odd. So I fear this battery isn't even working.
硬咗。
Memories.
Benny，我叫 Benny。咩啊？講咩啊？佢講咗啲咩？反正你諗咩冇喐咁快，會嘔噶，小心啲啊！諗咩？
Oh, you want to play along with mommy, don't you?
哦，呢個係阿媽。
Give
阿
it
媽，你
time.
講完未？
I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now where was I?
你會唔記得自己彈嗰邊嘅咩？冇可能，我明明就記得。幾好聽。啊，係船仔哦，沖涼啦。
Sounds good, honey.
會唔會咩㗎？要唔要擺個腦喺度㗎？
Well, sounds pretty.
佢會浸死咗我，佢自己唔知嘅。其實呢個老豆
I
擺個
like
腦
the
喺呢度。
music.
點解架船唔游過嚟我
I
度
like the
嘅？
person playing
啊
it.
嚟啦，好嘢！哇，架船穿過咗我身體。 唔會有事吧？講下笑啫，唔會啊！呢啲咁嘅 game 唔會有事啩？
What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know.
哦哦
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
哦哦！
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean,
John，咦
well, pretty smart.
哇
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was.
咩嚟嘅？佢要我連線
Do you
啊！
think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you?
個節拍機入面，個節拍機係 skip 咯。
No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh,
佢喺邊啊？
that's sure a little mess of color.
哇！佢唔見咗，要唔要亂揼？
You know, if you keep working at it, One day you'll be able to paint exactly what's in your head. You'll be a real artist. Unlike your poor mom.
個節拍機係個拍子機係我哋 skip 佢哋嗰啲對話嘅啫，應該。
See?
哇！我哋女嘅樣。
My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
What? 我喐咁大力啊
He made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Oh my god.
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir.
一頭暈就開始眼瞓，
He was what you might call the strong, silent type.
有食飽咗，仲會想嘔添。
Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach.
如果佢真係可以眼部追蹤嘅話，會係點
Your
嘅？我
dad
想
got his
知。
job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
佢唔當我係個人頭。
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached.
咧，識喐嘅喎呢隻嘢，狗嚟啊，定貓嚟啊？
Richard,
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever
哇！
seen.
做咩你隻眼係交
What's
叉
wrong
嘅？
with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie fits him.
係喵
doesn't it?，
冇錯係喵。
He's so sweet.
佢點解咁乖地
Someone
瞓
likes
喺
to
度
see
嘅？
cat?
Richard,
What?
his cat.
Yeah, I just mean for now. Of course we're not gonna keep him.
唔養佢咁，你
I
攞佢
believe
翻嚟係
that.
攞嚟
I
咩
know
㗎
where？ this is going.
For now, honey.
我哋多咗隻貓貓。
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
哇！
There
我
you
彈一個
go.
音有，
Doesn't
我
that
彈
make
一個
you
音有
feel
3個音出咗
happy?
嚟
You。just want to jump up and down? What
What
about
the
C
fuck?
minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person
貓貓
feels.
好得意。
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
哇！呢隻咁似蜘蛛。OK。
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
做咩呢
I
個
think she
講佢
liked
老
me as
豆
a？ professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know.
定係我哋嚟嘅？其實我認唔認得呢個阿媽定係我哋？
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
呢張呢？
Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
如果要揀，埃及定希臘好咧？好熱喎，好似我哋
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen.
兩個都好熱。
Man, I gave you some unfortunate genes, didn't I? Luckily, Mom gave you some good
sorry.
ones. So, yeah, well, it's
我
okay
咧呢
now,
個係
it's
老豆
cheap.
阿媽。哦，我覺得又係鋼琴嘅。隻貓咧？咦，阿媽咧？哇，佢向前行緊啊！眯埋眼先，嘔㗎啦，再唔係得。
Wait, is that
That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
佢同一個人排咗兩先。
He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
佢冇教過我㗎原來。
You know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be.
阿媽教我哋彈琴。
She's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything. Maybe I'll just have to do it myself.
Good idea. I think that settles it.
But who's this mysterious woman you're talking about? I hope you're not in love with her.
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself to be much stupider than I thought.
Richard, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about
佢唔明，阿媽唔明老豆講咩喎？唉，媽媽，貓貓。
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
Don't worry.
No, no.
I already did.
食啊！
For a moment, I
個
forgot
樣
what
好
a
難
great
食啊
father you！are.
有青豆啊
Focus on the
Oh,
interview,
no.
honey. I got this.
！Oh no！有青豆。我如果畫上隻貓就會點嘅？頭先啲顏色。
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting
其
ready
實
on
鼻
my
敏感唔
kitchen
會
table.
鼻敏感咁。
They will literally
如果
be on
養
your
咗
desk
貓
when
一
you
段
get
時
in.
間之後，佢鼻敏感會
What
自
could
然好一
possibly
啲。
happen to the files between now and tomorrow
只
morning?
要你唔攬住隻貓喺度索嘅，其實咁冇太大問題。貓貓，哦，你大隻咗。我可唔可以畫喺佢度？
When's he coming?
哦。
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
貓貓搞
Guess
搞
that's
啦，
true.
佢唔理我啦，
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
都幾得意喎，覺得。
Please,
點解有隻眼會咁？
cat, no. It's time to use the litter box, though.
佢仲未識用貓砂盤？唔係吧？
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit. You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight
Welcome
against
home,
time
Dad.
is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius. I haven't seen him in
哦，
over 10
佢老
years.
豆搞佢嘅，
Can you believe that?
咁咪再搞快少少。
I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
好啦，好啦，唔得啦，唔好再喐啊！唔好再亂喐啊！係咪要等到我自己行到埋去為止？我係咪喐緊嘅啦？向前。咁我哋等啦，我哋今日好超，冇錯，我哋今日好超得。喂，哦，黑咗畫面都好啲。係咪一定要我撳走佢啫？呢本嘢我彈過，呢本嘢我有彈過啊 ！Oh my god！
Subdivide the town. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and
我
a
下
3
次
E
彈
and
俾你
a
哋
4
聽啦，
E.
如果我開部鋼琴嘅話。
You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
我好耐冇試過開部鋼琴喺個 DC 度彈俾你哋聽。我好耐之前係有彈過俾大家聽過嘅。 睇完㗎啦。哦。
There you go, buddy.
喵喵。
Keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that.
佢唔中意影相。
Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
做咩？阿媽而家好忙喎，佢唔彈琴啦，阿媽。咩嚟㗎？冇咁樣樣，好暈啊！哇，好多嘢可以影啊
Ernie, buddy.
Ernie!
隻貓唔見
Ernie,
咗。
we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty!
個阿媽好咩喎？
I'm worried too.
阿媽唔喜歡隻喵喵。
Ernie!
我哋唔見到隻貓啊！哦，我唔見咗，原來係 sorry， 我走甩咗，我走失咗，我蕩失路。
Oh, God!
What?
Well, if he survived that, I don't know how worried we have to be.
Okay, well, let's take this seriously, okay? He has one eye. That means predators can come up on one side of him he doesn't even know. Okay? Let's take this seriously. Ernie! Come on, dude!
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
Oh.
And you're sure about that?
你大肚啊
I was.
Uh-huh. And that was based on... I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
好多貓 B 啊，好得意啊！
Think about it. It just happened.
有黑貓喎，
To find a
仲有
stray
白
cat
貓
in，the alley. We keep it even though I hate
好
cats.
Q 喎
And！now it just happens to pop out
點解冇咗
5
字幕㗎？
I'm sorry.
臨尾走失咗。
Cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Okay, that's funny. That's really
Sorry，
witty.
好飽。
I let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
嗯，
Maybe we can put them outside or something. Until we can find homes for them.
咩啊？唔要啊？嚇，貓 B 唔要？
He keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
我對貓等諗到要養到頭痛，點解啊？唔使頭痛。哇！點解有條菜到嘅？哇！全部變咗恐龍嘅點解？做咩？我哋多咗個細佬嘛？哦，我哋多咗個細佬。點啊？係咪好似行緊㗎啦？唉，都唔好等佢慢慢行啦，會想嘔。
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex, but just take it one day
點解有
at
呢
a
首
time.
㗎？
Trust me.
睇完啦。哦，
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
點啊？可唔可以唔好淨係彈嚟彈得同一首？
Listen to him, Richard. I've been listening to him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
我都冇彈，我都想彈。係啊，點解由南瓜彈到嚟聖誕？由南瓜彈到嚟聖誕係咩先？
The quiz said find the zero, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
影晒啲相先，等佢
I
自己
mean,
慢慢
everything
講
is
嘢，
wrong with that.
因為就會嘔噶啦，準備。得2分，我啲數學 唔係我㗎，唔關我事啊！啲數學唔係我㗎。哦。
Congratulations, B. First of many, I'd assume.
完咗嚟啊！邊個嚟㗎 ？Chloe。打你。要我仔嚟㗎原來。啊，等佢自己問下先。休息下隻眼，唔好睇，唔該。會嘔啊，唔該。
Why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Chloe.
點解會叫人哋影佢㗎
I think I gotta go, but try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to, but you can try.
哦，影唔住啦。有彈，點解彈極都仲有呢本㗎？仲有呢首歌添，有必要咁快嗎？
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years.
係咪因為得呢首歌係冇版權？
And what do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
速度代表心境。
No, I mean,
都有可能。
what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
我彈同一個音。
Very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party.
點解你唔彈第二段嘅？
Okay, more wine?
I'll have a little more wine, please.
Nah.
佢係咁重複同一段嘢啊！
The class is world history.
咦喂，我北
My
咗。
name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
This is a quote. I want each of you to
我們
write
喺同一
down,
班，
not doodle on the sidelines,
好
not
好
stare
啱
off
喎，
into
咁啱
space.
嘅。你記住，雖然我哋喺學校，但我哋要扮唔識對方，千祈唔好揾我講嘢。點解？
Now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course.
啊，即係點？
Help me out.
佢唔俾我撳仔。
Come on, Chloe. We're all waiting.
點樣呢？我冇得將本筆記交俾佢啊！喂喂，這是什麼？係啊，我係咪呢？我係咪北咗？其實我要撳啲咩嘢？我都唔知，我冇嘢可以睇咯。揈到我想嘔咯！喂 ，hello， 喂，喂，喂點樣㗎？哇，下鼻！唉，點啊？做咩事啊？哦。咦，我又可以再喐個係咪啊？Oh nice！
It's that people who are in the past always remember. I don't know what I'm saying.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. And what's a better illustration of this point than Chloe's pathetic performance right there? If we do not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways.
點解頭先唔得嘅？喂 ，what the fuck？
To convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
咩嚟啊？海螺寶
Little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, job of whoever gets paid to do that
主機
crap.
哦，係咪即係 Pokemon？
Definitely seen you next door.
個頭好核突啊！
To become friends.
Oh, sure. We
哇！
sit
呢個手
together
仔
in
咁
history
樣
class.
衰嘅，
I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
好得意啊！呢隻嘢
Thank me for hanging
好
out
似
with
妖
me.
美裏面嗰隻嘢。
That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use tickle stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff.
好搞笑。
Not me though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your backyard. Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look so ugly. Ugh.
點解你打嚟打去都得呢隻嘅喂？佢有冇咁口血啊？
It's called a magnet school.
左睇落車，我走先。
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really
呢
good
邊
at
咧？哦，呢
something.
邊冇風景睇，睇呢
This
邊。
is, you've had so much trouble making friends at Playco. I want you at a place where
Wow！
people really get you.
喂，我完咗佢啦。咩？
So
我
what do
呢
you
邊位
think,
啊？我呢個
Benjamin?
院
You
長
think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces
Jansen.
that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
聽下先。
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John MacDonald?
I understand he's very difficult.
Yes. Taciturn is the word I use.
Taciturn. Yes. People have described me that way, if you can believe it.
Oh, I would never say that about you.
Thank you. I wouldn't either.
You seem very warm. Very caring.
佢養嗰隻狗啲毛好長。啊，講完嘢啦你。
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly.
快歌
So no
一定係好
pressure.
嘅嘛
I。just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
我冇呢啲問題。咩啊？30日，我哋用30日時間練呢首歌。
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice. Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let's talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Oh man, did I just cause a fight with your parents? I'm sorry, dude, but you should also cherish these moments. My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway, so basically across the board, station types. So we gotta be leaning on Lobstar a lot more in these reef battles. Then, once we get to the trench, we'll be facing what they call craniate types. So chondric types will be what we need. But we haven't even gotten any of those yet. Anyway, it's all pretty complicated, so we can go over it in history class tomorrow. But listen, I definitely don't want you to play without me. But if you do end up playing without me, spend as much time as possible in the red reef, because that's supposedly where you can find these chondric types, which we're for sure gonna need. But we'll talk more tomorrow, okay? Okay, I gotta go.
唔使講嘢㗎，我哋主角啞嘅。
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale?
Hey,
That
Mr. Kid.
she's got. And
Look
yes,
at it.
that's a
因為
she.
呢個時候抌咗張紙
The
俾
head
我
of
知
a
㗎。
crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus.
咩話？今晚
Though I would not say
趁我
that
爸
to
瞓
her
咗之
face.
後，我要跑出門口
As
去
you
沙
see,
灘
she is ready to devour
瞓。
any
如果
of the
你
deceased
如果
who do
要我
not
邀
pass
請你，就
judgment.
畫一張
Sort
老
of
師
like me
便
with
秘嘅
these
圖。
quizzes. So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Ew, why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
個老師唔高興嘅，突然間走過嚟打你，唔係老師冇得打人。
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of
哦
children.
阿爸阿媽鬧交就會彈得好
That's
啲
a
啊！
chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean, no offense at all. But I don't think you
我做得不
actually
對。
understand what that is.
Huh. No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please.
喂，我喺邊啊？你喺邊度啊？我張床。
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust
會唔
me.
會我老師嘅小朋友就係咁？
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
What happened?
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so
Barbara?
meet me out in the alley in T.
我終於可以出
now,
瞓覺
okay?
啦！
Chloe, out.
去沙灘瞓，沙灘咁污糟我瞓。 點解你有睡袋啊？哇，點解我又有睡袋啊？
I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about, or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most, which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
Stay.
So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk.
唔講嘢又唔聽人講嘢，唔好意思啦，唔好意思啦，係我衰。
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay, you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes down and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben. I'm going to be there soon.
我要暈啦，係，唔係我哋要暈，係我要暈啦，唔好再揈啦。好啦。
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
哇，咁乸大個廳，好驚啊！我唔中意呢啲喎，我好怕怕，我好怕怕誒。哇，好核突啊！喂，玩嘢。
Okay, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
我哋阿媽醒覺啦。
We want him home from school for a while, just until this nasty thing clears.
李醫生。
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
Oh, bye. 呢度冇得搗亂嘅。啊，除咗呢個冇嘅。Oh.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a while means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus in. Staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really.
嗰度又可以暈啊！我哋，嘿，又暈下先。哇，咩嚟㗎？書嚟嘅。哦，哇哦，書包，垃圾桶。所以咧，冇啦，冇其他嘢啦。我哋又嚟呢度，就係。
I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
玩又唔得，咁你想點啊？玩又唔得，彈琴你又唔俾啦。做咩抄翻啲公仔出嚟玩？我衝嚟做咩？做咩？做咩？啊！我哋轉咗做畫畫。我有顏色啦，我哋而家都係淨係畫佢。
No, you mean young Vincent? Well, ever since he...
And Mr. Benjamin Brin has been awarded first place.
我哋小學定中學，但係我畫嗰啲類似嘅畫啫。因為
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
咁長嘅你知。
So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you
見到
ponies.
啲阿 Sir 都係傻嘅。哇！有嘢畫啊！我畫呢個。
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are.
我畫嗰個遮翻住俾你。
It's very zany, very cute. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
遮住俾佢先。做咩喎？睇下先。哇！多謝你畫啦，唔係咯，就係呢啲。我畫呢個。
There you go, Mr. Brin. Feel each shape.
You
fiend.
喺中間先，頭先開始。
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Brin has done here.
抽象派冇錯，我哋係抽象派。
He has reached down.
哇！佢睇得出我哋嘅抽象，我哋夠抽象。
A masterpiece.
佢話我哋係 masterpiece。啊！呢張 Benjamin， 哦，畫畫好過彈琴係咪？
Sincerely ironic. He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
都幾 masterpiece 嘅。我下次又畫一筆俾你哋睇。
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
我冇得開門喎，我唔知你門喺邊啊。啊，你逼逼我。
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
要簽咩合約啊？你覺得咧？你哋覺得咧？我哋賣畫，賣畫都係要合約。冇錯，死咗先會出名。
I've got a good feeling about you.
係咪簽埋你塊面？
We're going to make a lot of money together.
簽就簽。
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it.
Good. 好就咁樣。
Now that you've made it, tell me, What are you going to do with it?
我可唔可以放低個杯先？其實
Besides, find me fancy
其
dinners
實
like
飲
this
晒。
every week, obviously. 'Cause I can get used to this.
其實我已經飲晒，可唔可以放低？
I'm getting a salad and an appetizer, and I'm already stealing the bread. Look at that butter. Oh my gosh, it's in the shape of a swan. Oh my god.
呢個係咪我哋老母嚟？
I never thought I'd see the day where you would take me out to dinner.
我連阿媽都唔
but I
認得啦，
like
點
it.
算啊？你講完嘢未啊嘛？
Should I get soup? No, I can get soup at home.
包你個佢喺屋企食啦。嗯。
Honey, stop. Is that a...
Oh my god. I think it is.
邊個叫我？係咪有人叫我？哦，好閃啊！呢個，哇！呢個係太陽嚟嘅。做咩話做？哇！有車。
Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. You know, the critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots? Paint something meaningful, personal, close to your heart. Gotta go. Love you lots. Mwah.
點樣啊？想我畫咩啊 ？BB。
Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and well, I'm gonna be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at
哦，
all.
佢係吸塵機。
You're at such an important moment in your career, and I'm just so proud of you. This is nothing but a little bump in the road for me. I'm going to be fine. Okay? So don't even worry about calling me back. Just letting you know.
準備出事，感覺上係。
I love you.
But that's enough from me.
Uh-oh.
Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of.
我哋老咗變老咗咁多。
Magnum opus, so to speak. Huh.
定係呢個阿
You
爺
all
嚟
know
嘅？
who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here?
點啊？我係咪要撳掣㗎啦？佢唔講嘢㗎啦。
Go on, B. Say something.
呢個阿爸，哦，
What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
你想我講咩？我好無奈，我都唔知自己講咩。其實
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look,
哦，佢
you
未
know
做。
I talk to big, important people, people who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard from my star client in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You've got to get it together. Love you lots. Mwah.
點解佢要罵我？我唔想俾佢罵我。
Hey, Benny. Guess who's calling? Well, here's the call. We're finished. We're done so kaput. It's over. Would you shut the hell up, Tabitha? I'm trying to fire a client in here. Who? Some washed up, stick up his ass, too good to sell prick. Probably isn't even listening to this message, but you know, Mama's gotta put her rage somewhere. Oh, shoot it. Am I still on?
佢傻。
Well, Benny, love you lots. Mwah.
可唔可以唔好再罵我？
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her.
咦，我抌咗。
And I just find myself breaking down again.
可唔可以打翻俾老豆？我冇得打翻俾佢。
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. Yeah, I think you did the right thing. By the way, she didn't want you to see her like that.
全部嘢都
She just
要。
wanted you to focus on your
咩嚟㗎？
That was the only thing that mattered.
咩嚟？喂啊你哦
What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
啱啱作曲啊！我最最後嗰個。嗯，佢變咗樣啦。哦，佢變樣嘅。
Look.
嗯。
It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint.
反正知道就
I can feel her.
驚啲，老豆撞鬼咁樣。踩佢。
Is that really you? It's Chloe.
Oh,
Your neighbor.
hi.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. Remember when you still drew my portrait even when I begged you not to? And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. Hey, so not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
我可以用咩嚟答你？我好啊。
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Now would you look at that? I cannot.
我哋試咗啦，係咪啊？我係我佢做咩？
You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I realized, I would have cleaned up.
應該係變咗黃色雨褸嘅。
I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but... Whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up.
Ooh.
Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right.
佢哋係咕咕雞。
Proper composition,
咕咕雞。
if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go.
隻 game 咪就完啦。
Gatekeeper!
Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one? His childhood was a lonely one, growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant? His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster? Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Be bashful, man. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. He had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child, color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls!
又廢佢啦！隻雞彈起咗。
All right, I get it. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
嚇！
I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me. Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
我係咪未玩完嘅隻 game？ 佢喐得好慢啊隻 game。
You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
邊度？邊度？邊一個？ 佢講緊話，好黑哦，有啲黑位。啱啱係咪有閃過？
You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
So I'm
gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
咩啊？又嚟喎！
Not this.
你點啊？喂，阿媽，你隻嘢喺嗰度。
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make...
You know, my father once told me when I...
This. Stay here.
Oh?
What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I can 行到過去攞電話未呢？虛假嘅回憶，唔知啊，我唔係好明啊，其實。做咩喎卡我？我唔係好明啊而家。我仲未攞到我。
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Oh.阿爺走咗。
She knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
1 yen and 2 yen.
Oh.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane.
Okay.
Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
有貓 B 解謎嘅，唔係啊，係故事敘述咁樣嘅 game 咯，唔係叫做咩解謎 game。敘述一個故事，係咪貓貓喺出面啊？頭先冇睇到嘅係頭先電話同埋呢一個啫。貓貓，哦。
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work. To make yourself sensational.
Listen to him, Richard. I'm enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
我可以停喺度就得啦，我唔使跟住佢喐。
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
OK， 佢咁吹我就 走啦走啦走啦走啦走啦走啦走啦。
who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my
係咪你
office?
喺度等到個醫生翻？哦，OK。呢度。哦，就係呢個，咁等佢自己行先。等我伸個懶腰。哎呀，我條腰要斷啦。
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
坐直咯，哦係喎。
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
冇啊，我唔係你啊。肯定佢哋係咁叫嘅。佢哋叫到似俾人劏咯，哋。哦，翻嚟啦，我喺度。佢哋又叫咩咧咁？佢個樣好扁。
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. Promise.
呢就到啦。
You know what to do. Go ahead and blink.
啊？
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
點樣啊？打自己，咁似心理醫生催眠嘅，係咯，我都覺。
Well, hello, Benny.
哦，係咪講唔到嘢咧？之後
It was your grandfather's, but I used it in college to write lyrics. Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
我病到講唔到嘢。做咩啊？食嘢叮。啊！我唔使撳掣嘅，我就咁喐就得。啊！好攰啊！好暈啊！發子啊！暈啊！啊！嘔啦！叮叮叮叮叮！頭先都冇睇到呢個位嘅。誒，冇啦。
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you?
我哋個 friend 咯。
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, We really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense. Okay, back to the story. He'd loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it. I do.
I do. OK， 邊度嚟啦？做咩啊？去接 CT 嗎？你我唔係唔知啊，會 V 嗡嗡嘅。哦。
You're doing great, buddy. Just a little longer, okay?
我冇新㗎，你睇下。哦，
Not back. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading aloud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say? You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Oh, 睇咯，喺呢度啫。好迷，係啊。
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child. Isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words! Reads like Dickens! Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay? Okay. Love you, buddy.
閂門啦喂！而家啲家長咁唔中意閂門。我想打一次。哦，唔好意思啊，唔好意思啊，打一次有啲大。做咩？哇！哇！
Benny! Ben! Oh God! Can you hear me? Richard, get up!
Oh, she's calling.
I'm up. What's going on?
Wow!
I think he's unconscious. Call the paramedics now.
Wow!
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna wait with you, okay? I'm gonna hold your hand. You feel that? That's me. That's your mom. That's Mama. So we have you.
個頭好暈啊！哇！哇！好紅啊！唔好再揈佢啦，好暈。
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
Mm. 哦，我長期就要咁樣做嘛。
Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
佢冇洗咗喎，做乜咁多下㗎？哦，電話響啦。
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What? You're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like...
抌咗個電話可以。
Buddy, did you just throw something? Kinda sounded like you threw your cell phone at the wall.
啱啱未睇到有啲咩字之後就抌咗出嚟啦。
She's tired. Really tired, I think. You know, it's okay if you did throw your phone at the wall. Hell, I mean, I wanted to throw my phone at the wall a minute ago. You know what? Maybe I will throw my phone at the wall. You ready? Ha-ha! Did you hear that, Benny? Yeah, we should throw things more often. Cheaper than therapy, I can tell you that much.
Okay. Well,
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time.
Not
as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
I'll just skip it. Whoa. Wow, 有貓。哦。係我哋以前隻貓啊。你要返嚟搵我啦。
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here. We've got to show this cat some real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
個係電話。電話。
She hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
Oh.
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
喂，好紅，話好唔舒服，我睇到我好唔舒服係。
Oh my god, you're an idiot. You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But hey, what are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
Me.
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Okay. Oh no.佢自動減慢咗嗰啲嘢。
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me.
Hello, it
feels good to play it.
It's sad.
係緊一隻有啲感人，但我又唔係好理解到發生緊咩事嘅。
But do you like it?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
遊戲
I love everything you do.
大家都覺得有啲迷。
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Oh, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed. Maybe it's not so unspeakable. Yeah, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was
pretty
good.
Say 食藥啦，好no，拜拜，再見世界。死啦死啦死啦！我篤咗啦，我篤咗㗎，我食唔落嘢啦已經。Oh no！ 喂，我食得落咩？喺度呢個名，死啦我死啦，我死啦！做咩喎？雪突然有好消息，例如咧，有咩好消息啊？隻眼有啲盲咗。
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories.
差啲盲咗。
But grand words and stories.
到未啊？我到咗啦。
I think they may be.
冇見到上升緊喎，係咪真係到咗啦？
I know just what to tell her.
所以雪爺有咩好消息啊
Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
有水、鑊塔，全部都係鑊塔。我想打黐黐嘅又，但係頭先嗰黑黐有啲大，我唔想再打啦已經。 下超點樣可以行幾耐？我唔可以 skip 咗呢 part 㗎。我撳掣嘅話，嗰啲樹會啲樹貓貓，好多心理描寫，冇錯。
Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now.
細個就病死咗，咁佢啱啱藝術家個故事全部都係老作嘅，係啊，全部都係假嘅應該。
Was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old,
11歲就死咗。哦，12歲定唔知13歲就死咗啦。
And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted.
哦，嗰個係我哋自己諗嘅。
Which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light.
媽媽仲坐喺我啲機上面，會唔會死嘅喎？
His neighbor, who felt all alone in the world, and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were. After they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, it was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
Good job.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed.
Why
is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Wow, 完咗啦！我講唔到啲咩喎呢隻 game， 因為我唔係好識講喎。嗱中途有啲理解不能啦，去到後面知道啲嘅就係佢病咗嗰時，哇！好。係唔可以咁樣做嘅，佢有歌嘅原來。OK， 合埋眼就走咗，冇錯，佢合埋眼就走咗啦。等我熄咗先。喂，熄咗未啊隻 game？ 嚇，唔係退出咩？退出，搞掂。好啦，咁咧，OK， 我熄翻呢個先。happy。嗱，咁我坐翻中間先，我先係主角，嚇。咁咧呢隻 game 咧一開始咧就行咗一個好唔同嘅人生啦，但係原來嗰個咧講個做咗藝術家畫畫畫到好勁啊，開埋展覽啊，點樣成日撞翻個青梅竹馬之後，但係其實嗰樣咧只不過係佢大病嗰時自己寫嘅一個假嘅人生咁樣。大概而家理解係咁樣啦，我嘅理解係咁樣啦。 好似細個攞住本書要讀書，要做讀書報告咁，可能係咧。你講緊我啊？我理解到嘅係咁樣啦，頭先隻 game 啦 ，OK。之後，冇啦，我冇然後啦。然後就係咁啦，啲嘢我講晒啦已經，咁咧除咗耳機先，隻 game 就玩完，咁我個人可以休息下隻耳仔先，係我休息下隻耳仔，係好攰啊隻耳仔。其實我今日個人都好攰，我頭先晏晝沖完個涼，洗完個頭，沖完個頭開始就瞓到食飯。食完飯之後食埋個琴日整低嗰個甜品，即係食埋琴日整低個蛋糕之後就開台啦，要趕住入嚟開台啊，就開台，辛苦了耳仔。係啊，你有冇諗過咧？我呢對耳仔點樣戴耳機？我係咪時候要搵個人幫我畫個我戴住耳機咁樣嘅樣？個耳機係咪要特製嘅？好慘啊佢棒讀，啱啱我嗰下算唔算棒讀咗？貓耳耳機冇錯，我需要一個貓耳耳機，係放貓耳戴嘅耳機 ，OK？ 笑死！你除咗獸耳有冇人耳？冇啊，我冇噶，阿媽冇話俾我同阿媽講我唔需要嘅，因為我真係隻貓嚟，我係冇人耳噶。唔好意思，我聽嘢喺上面聽，我聽嘢好清楚嘅，所以點解我好似唔見咗個鼻嘅？唔係我個鼻喺度 ，no！ 叫阿媽畫清楚啲我個鼻先，下次。咁咧就再講多次，下周年會考 ，OK？ 下個周年會考，我有冇人耳嘅？唔係啊，你唔覺得如果我有4隻耳仔會好奇怪咩？我會啊，我覺得反轉個耳機兜住個下巴咁大，哇大忽會甩個，同埋條線咪會向上飛起咗。嗰條我嗰個唔係無線耳機，我嗰個係有線，好搞笑啊！但係如果咁樣戴。會甩嘅，我哋要帶啲嘢可以攝到入去。反正我手控。Oh no！ 係咩啊？唔係有粒嘢塞喺耳仔入邊做耳機咩？哦，你講嗰種都得啊，但我係戴頭戴式耳機啊。我哋咧，等下先。我哋咧嚟緊咧。就下個禮拜咧會有隻新 game 玩啊！知唔知點解啊？我而家話俾你聽點解啊！頭先咧開台之前咧，突然間收到有位仁兄咧送咗隻 game 俾林喵啦，咁林喵好完全唔知隻咩 game 嚟嘅，望住姑姑我幾得意喎，咁就接受咗啦。之後就 OK 完，之後咧我就擺咗上 Twitter 同大家我收到隻 game 啊咁樣啦，然後咧就有個觀眾同我講你死緊啦你咁，之後呢隻 game 好難玩 RIP 咁，之後就之後我就即刻發生咩事望下隻 game 先，然後我就發現咗原來係Jump King啲 friend。真係死緊啦！我中期我都未玩完啊，之後就OK 多謝。咁咧嚟緊可能下個禮拜又亦都可能係下個禮拜啦，未知要 plan 下先，時間上面嘅嘢要 plan 一 plan 咁樣啦。咁除咗 plan 呢個之外咧，仲要 plan 埋個Poppy Playtime。仲要 plan 多個 Poppy Playtime 4咧，咁玩唔玩到就係另一樣嘢啦。本身咧其實生日嗰個台即係點講咧，7號啊，上個星期5嗰個台咧，本身就諗住開多個 game 嚟玩嘅， 即係嗰隻 game 其實好求其都可以玩㗎啦，佢只不過嗰啲叫做咩前傳嚟嘅啫，隻 game 叫 Don't Drop the Cake， 原來咁佢係前傳，咁所以本身諗住咁玩嘅，因為都可以配合翻生日呢個主題，但係諗下，算啦，我輕鬆地傾偈，不如好過我玩隻咁樣嘅 game。雖然佢話係唔恐怖嗰啲人，但係我見到我都覺得係唔恐怖嘅，但係我就唔想玩啦。10集都未玩完，排定月尾玩 Mon Hun， 冇錯，月尾仲要玩 Mon Hun， 但我仲未買啊！我仲未買啊！佢幾好出啊？話俾我聽，我睇下點先。我 plan 一 plan 啲錢點樣運用。shit 啊！原來我仲有啲咩 game 係要趕住玩嘅，趕住玩就應該冇啦，得翻 Poppy Playtime 4啲人而家開始玩完啦嘛，大家。即係啲 bug 好似佢哋都已經更新緊啦嘛，如果係嘅話，咁諗樣應該都可以玩嘅啦，我相信。但係玩幾耐就另一個問題啦，好唔好我哋？哈哈哈哈。做 V 做到破產，係啊，做 V 做到破產，黐線買隻摩托要5嚿水啊，好貴啊！我舊日我入一次海洋公園，雖然我都唔知入海洋公園你做乜嘢。咩啊？28號出，可以早48個鐘預先下載，即係早2日可以下載嘅話，即係26號。咁我睇下我25號點樣啦。玩 Mon Hun 跟唔到台預定 ，OK， 一齊玩咯，一齊玩咯，唔緊要啦，阿芬真啦，阿人今次有咩龍啊？有咩箱都係靚噶，我係淨係睇靚噶咋，我唔係睇啲好冇用噶，最主要我都用爆噶咋。我冇其他嘢識用嘅啦，唔好意思。我唔係好識揀嘅，其實我只不過係一個新手嚟嘅啫，信我啦。千祈唔好問我乜都唔識。Mon Hun，你哋出一份 Google Form 俾我做啊，開台玩啊 Mon Hun。開台玩 Mon Hun 嘅 Google Form， 我哋嚟啊！你哋做完之後 send 俾我啦，冇問題。我可以玩。諗咩？我用開咩武器？雙刀。我淨係中意用雙刀，其他乜都唔識用啊！其他乜都唔識用啊！之前有試過，即之前有嘗試過太刀玩嗰次唔識，然之後試過用錘玩嗰次唔識。然之後試下用弓啦，都唔識，然後就冇啦。要用咩填 ？Google Form 咯，咪 Google， 唔係平時我 send 俾你哋填嘢嗰啲 Google Form， 可以自己整噶嘛 ？Google Form 可以匿名咁樣整出嚟都得噶。雙刀火雞，乜鬼嘢雙刀火雞？乜鬼嘢？我都好似好耐冇玩 Mon Hun 我係咪係時候開個台嚟練手先？我係咪開下個 Rise 嚟練手先唔知啊，即係聽日咧會有呢一個 Kyo 的人間冒險啦。咁其實咧我就已經唔記得我玩到邊，所以我係上網睇一睇先嘅，同埋睇下嚟緊要做啲咩，因為太耐之前睇過，所以唔記得咗。同埋我驚我卡關卡得好犀利，所以我都係上網睇一睇先。系統完全唔同。Oh no， 拜拜。Oh no， 拜拜。有冇得騎狗啊？我唔想再自己慢慢跑過去啦，好遠啊！我唔想認地圖啊，救命啊！個地圖似 Rise 定係似 World 噶？似 World 嘅話，我會唔識行噶啦。 冇狗但係有雀啊，可以騎雀啊，好啊，都好啊，都起碼有得騎先，唉，唔使自己行，唔使自己行得咁辛苦。我成日睇住我自己行得好辛苦，咁好攰，好攰，好攰，好攰，好攰，自己識行啊，咁好嘅，咁好嘅，仲係咪我玩應該隻 game 嚟？啊，係喎，咁頭先啊，就轉翻個畫面翻嚟嗰時就有呢嚿嘢喺度啦。大家可以趁住 Mon Hunt 出之前再去望一望啦，因為佢截止嘅期25號啊，係咪25啊？係啊，25號啊，咁樣大家自己睇啦。Google Form 喺 Twitter 有，喺 DC 都有噶啦，大家自己去望下啦。即係食翻先，因為有雀帶路。我到而家都係唔識路，唔緊要啦，我都唔會識路噶啦，放心，一定唔會識路。次次去到邊度啊？邊個係我？我係邊知？我係咩色噶？條路喺邊度啊？到底？所以條路喺邊啊？我都唔知。我會預咗單落嚟之後，自己喺度玩一陣先，唔係講。我會預咗單定先，之後砌個樣出嚟先。我仲未砌過個樣，我唔想再砌樣啦。其實有時砌樣我都煩。我又未知我部機係咪真係 handle 得到？你覺得咧？前妻一定唔得噶，你應該得噶係嘛？應該得噶嗬？我望住部電腦，自己喺度同自己講嘢。Oh no！ 買片 ？No no 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 no！ 片嘅錢我俾唔起，拜拜。哦。啊！咁睇下先。仲有次公測試佢幾時啊？幾時啊？條 1080P 就實玩到哦，唔緊要嘅。啊唔係喎，我仲要插埋個開台同埋開埋個被喎。Oh no！ Oh no！ 我要插咁多嘢嘅。P5 嘅畫質仲衰過電腦，真㗎？去到18號。哦，咁得啦，我14號先開始，好似話14號啊嘛，係嘛？有時14號即係幾時？14號先，我睇下星期6日，我 check 一 check 咯，應該 OK 嘅啩？14至18，係咯，應該15、16號左右應該 check 到啩？唔係啊，我16號唔得，唉，睇下17號 check 唔 check 到？應該15號都 check 到嘅，我諗應該係啩，我爭啲交叉咗你哋啊，好驚啊！我驚啲乜嘢我唔知，或者有個程式俾你試，有程式俾我試咁好。做咩話27？我就打字，打唔出，完咗，好突然。好突然地打唔出，你哋有冇睇嗰條片啊？我頭兩個就係黑字，我唔明點解我哋剪兩個黑字喺前面，但係好搞笑，之後就剪咗。下超，超，原來我仲要剪埋有人撕條片出嚟，我會俾佢打死咯，好似佢唔知。冇話住，我哋早啲瞓覺啦，好唔好？我哋聽日見啦，聽日都有得見。聽晚嘅話就會好似平時咁樣9點半開台啦，咁就係玩呢個 Q 的人間冒險嘅，咁但係就。希望我可以開台之前睇一次即正確啲人點樣玩，如果唔係嘅話，我驚我真係卡住咁過，卡住咁開台就唔係幾好啦。做咩啊，寶寶？ 做喵，隻貓而家變咗先，喵喵。OK， 咁我哋睇下先，係咯，我哋聽晚見。咁咧，剩低嘅咧就係星期四。星期四係咩台咧？唔記得咗。啊，我記得啦，我唔想記得啦，拜拜。好，大家早啲休息啦，我哋聽日見啦。星期四嗰個到時再說一下啊吓，拜拜，大家早啲休息啦，過嚟早唞，我有 Subi， 拜拜。我唔知啊，咩4集唔知啊，拜拜，拜拜。